Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at Star Citizen, and in particular the Cutlass, which is in the deluxe hangar for now and will be moved to the asteroid hangar once that is completed by Cloud Imperium Games, which I am super stoked about. Just before we start, I apologize for any lag. Ever since I moved to the deluxe hangar with 4 ships, I have been getting a lot more frame drops, and I did not have that problem in the business hangar. I'm running a GTX 770 though, and like I said, did not have any problems in the business hangar. I was getting fluid 40 to 60 frames per second all the time, and then we moved to the deluxe hangar and that is not as consistent. So anyway, here's the Cutlass. This was recently updated, and it's actually probably the most updated and most functional ship right now in the Star Citizen arsenal. I originally did not like this ship at all, but it has grown on me, and I actually quite like it except for a few things. But I'll do a quick pass around here. I really like the engines on this ship. I just think they're massive and they just look powerful. They look like they can book and get you out of any hairy situation that you might be in. And there's that lag I was talking about. I also really like the side maneuvering thrusters. Alright. So I'm actually surprised that I haven't been able to find any additional maneuvering thrusters. It looks like there are only these 2 main side ones, and then it looks like this bottom engine thruster can rotate downwards to do some extra maneuvering. But that kind of scares me a little bit, because if this maneuvering thruster gets damaged at all, you could lose a lot of maneuverability. Although they do seem to be somewhat protected by these front wings, and the back engines will probably protect a direct hit from happening. However, if your enemy is above or below you or to the side, that's pretty much a sitting duck. Alright, so let's look at some guns. You have the 2 main guns here. You've got a big turret sitting on top. That thing looks amazing. And, oh, there's a wall. And that about does it for, I think, the weapons. But that should be plenty, and I think you can add more. I think there are more hard points. And I look forward to, I don't know if there's a missile rack. I did not do my research and did not see if this can support a missile rack, but if it can, that would be awesome. Alright, so here's a button to lower the ramp. We'll just go ahead and press that. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. Let's not turn towards that way. Alright, so this is a really nice cargo ramp. It's long. It's a small slope, so that makes it pretty easy. It's not like the Freelancer's first cargo door iteration. That was at a crazy angle. But they fixed that since then. You cannot fit the Gray Cat in here. Trust me, I've tried. And I didn't think it would fit, but I just for the sake of trying it, I went ahead and tried it out, and it did not fit. Okay, so this is one of the entrances to the Cutlass, the rear entrance, and this is also the cargo area. You have 2 beds on either side that are they do not look very comfortable at all. No pillows or anything. You can actually get inside, we'll do a quick demo of that here. Hopefully once they get PBR implemented, these beds will actually look a little more realistic, because right now it actually almost looks like marble because of the gloss that they have on it. Let's see if I can get some of that to show up, so you can kind of see the light playing on that. And if that was cloth, I don't quite think that would happen, unless if this was like your grandparents' plastic covered couches. So hopefully PBR can help make this look more like a comfortable bed as opposed to a marble countertop. Alright. Toilet, yes. This thing looks disgusting. And it's really awkward to have that right next to a bed with no sort of privacy shielding or anything, so hopefully they can add something like that, since they are going to be as realistic as possible. This is almost like a prison toilet. It's just wide open for everyone to see. Some people might not mind that. I prefer privacy. Alright, so it looks like these are have something to do with the maneuvering thrusters, maybe part of a power plant. These are seats that you can pull down, but I think they're worthless, so I'm not going to demonstrate the long animation. This is the turret button. We'll watch that pop down here. There it is. Alright. Now this is really cool. I'm glad that they went ahead and got this ready, because I think it's sweet. Now the animation is a little long, so it's like a 4-step process to get up here. So hopefully in the heat of battle you won't be rushing to get up here as quickly as possible to fend off any enemies that are attacking you. Hopefully you'll be able to get in it quickly and be able to effectively fight off anyone that's coming after you. But yeah, no movement in the turret right now, but it looks like there's a little display here. Hopefully that'll show things like ammunition and possibly overheating of the turret. I don't know if that'll be something that will occur or not, but hopefully that'll have some sort of useful information. But that's basically it right now, so we'll go ahead and head back down. Alright, and we'll go ahead and not get in the seat, but get the turret to go back up. Alright, this button over here is your boarding hatch. I actually really like that. I think it's great, and they actually did a good job creating basically like skids underneath this. I won't show it off, but if you look on the underneath of a Cutlass, you can see they're actually like skids, so it doesn't actually scratch up your ship per se when you board somebody. Go ahead and close that back up. Very cool. I like that. Okay, let's open up this door. I'm assuming that this will be, I don't know if it's technically an airlock, but it's at least a door to prevent cargo from slamming into your face if you get struck by a missile. I don't know if these are going to fold down to be racks of any sort. I don't quite know what their purpose is, but they're okay. I don't mind them, whatever they are. And here's the cockpit. And these definitely look like ejector seats, so I'm happy about that. They've got this handle that I'm assuming is what ejects you. I don't like how it's offset to the left, though. That's been something that's bugged me since it came out. But I've gotten over it for the most part. But this is a very pragmatic, utilitarian, and minimalistic cockpit, which I'm actually happy with because there's not as much stuff everywhere. And in terms of visibility, it's actually pretty good. You can actually see even below you a little bit down there in that whole window section. So that's really nice. You can definitely get a full range of motion with your head without being blocked. Hopefully this panel doesn't get in the way when the HUDs are actually implemented. Hopefully this is something that you can just look past and not really be distracted by it. And same thing with these panels. Hopefully you're able to see in front of you well enough. But that's pretty much it. They do have a fan here. Curious to see if you could manually turn that on or not. That'd be funny if that was like a switch or something. Alright, so we'll go ahead and head out. I forgot to show, we'll show this entrance. That's a pretty cool door opening animation. And I like the fact that there are two entrances to this ship. I think that was a great idea. So here's one thing that I do not like about this ship. I do not like these decals. That's just a personal preference of mine, but there's one on the other side, and they're also, let me see if I can get over there. Oh, first try. Oh, now we're getting stuck over here. Okay. So there are also those pirate swords, which aren't terrible, but I would prefer not to have them on my ship. But here you can get a topside view of it, and all in all, I think it's a really nice ship, and I hope that it's flyable in the first release of the dogfight module. They've done a lot of work on it, so that makes me think that it will be, but then they also talked about only having single-seater ships available for use in the dogfighting module for the first iteration. Oh wow, I didn't realize that. You just kind of slide down that. So that's pretty cool. And then you can close it back up using this button. I think that's awesome. I really love how that ladder comes out of there. But that is oh, here's, I'm gonna shut this up real quick. Oh, maybe I'm not. Oh goodness. Alrighty. Let's turn this way. But that is the Drake Interplanetary Cutlass. Mainly, I think most people are excited about it because it's a quote-unquote pirate ship. But obviously you could use it for whatever you'd like to. They're not going to lock you into a playstyle. But I think it's a sleek ship. I really like it. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see another ship. See you guys later.